So I've been wearing the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro now for just over 2 weeks, and I'm confident now to let you guys know if I think that this watch here is going to stand the test of time. Here's my thoughts. See, I was hitting them with the 5 Pro, with back to back on them, dropping all these videos. Comfy on the wrist face with the swag though. I left Apple, made the switch about a year ago. See, I be making moves, please respect the time. A great watch with great colors, vibing in they prime. I'm still here, giving bars, tech with all these rhymes. Let's get into it, eating knowledge, y'all, it's lunchtime. What up, y'all? Now, before we actually get into the good and the bad about this smartwatch right here, I want to let y'all know that I am hosting a raffle where one of you guys out there will be winning and walking away with a brand new Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, and you can deck it out to look like this too. And man, y'all, I'm telling you, the tickets is rolling out, so shout out to all of y'all that have entered. And if you haven't done it yet, first off, what are you waiting for? Second off, you already know the live stream gonna be lit. And third off, well, I don't really have a third off, but go get your tickets. All you gotta do is head on over to CKidraffles.com and scoop up your tickets right now. Now, the last chance to get your tickets is gonna be on October 7th, and the winner's gonna be announced on October 8th. Don't be emailing me on the 8th talking about CKid, can I get in on it? No, you can't, and you must be present on the live stream to win. So good luck to all of y'all, man, that entered, and all of y'all that's gonna be entering right after this video. All right, now we just gonna jump right into the deep end, even though we don't even know how to swim out here, but that's all right though, because, you know, I'm throwing y'all a life rap. Now let's go ahead and talk about the battery life. Oh yeah, we starting off with the big question that everybody wants to know. Is it good? Is the battery life holding up pretty solid? Now I'm gonna say this. Since I've been using it, right, like I always use my smartwatches for checking notifications like social media posts, likes, comments, follows, all that kind of stuff like that, responding to text messages. I've even like a couple times paired it and used my Galaxy Buds to listen to music, all of that, as well as Google Maps for directions. We're gonna talk about that Google Maps a little later, so stick around for that. And I'll say this, y'all, battery life is still holding up like it was on day one. Now I gotta give credit when credit is due, y'all, and it's no lie, y'all, the Watch 5 Pro battery is no doubt an improvement from the 4. But I will say this, if you guys are someone that likes to use your watch for turn-by-turn directions using Google Maps, I will say it will drain your battery a whole lot more than like your normal everyday functions on the watch. So just keep that in mind if you guys are interested in buying this watch. But even with that, y'all, I'm still able to get about 2 days off of this watch consistently before having to like put it down on the charger. And speaking of the charger, right, let's go ahead and talk about that whole experience, because it is much different than the Watch 4 experience from that charger and that whole conglomerate. Now, see, with the Watch 5, right, and the Watch 5 Pro, you get a USB-C charger in the box, and it seems to actually charge my Watch 5 as well as my Watch 5 Pro much faster than I experienced using the USB-A charger that we got with the Watch 4. So when it comes to battery life, depending on your usage, because y'all know that's a whole subjective topic, you know, I gotta talk about it, but you can expect anywhere between 2 to 3 days easily with the Watch 5 Pro. Now let's go ahead and talk about wear and tear of this watch. Right now, usually I rock my products like my smartphones and such like that with no case on them, right? Because y'all already know I'm a rebel out here, I live that rebel life. But since I like to practice what I preach, and I always tell you guys, I will not be walking around here without a screen protector on your Galaxy Watch face. Because since my Apple Watch accident, when I dropped it and the whole screen cracked and I had to walk around here with the boo-boo face, yeah, that was a whole thing. Now I gotta let y'all know, I have been using a screen protector on my Galaxy Watch before I tell you guys what I'm about to tell you. Now, I'll go ahead and list the one that I have down in the description section below if y'all want to buy it. But wear and tear, y'all, on this watch has been solid so far. Now, I did have one small incident, because I told y'all I'm gonna be 100% transparent in this video. Now, I did hit my watch up against the wall. Literally, there's a door frame like right behind this camera here, and I literally hit it up against that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous to look at it, because y'all know if you ever drop your phone or you hit your tech product up against something, you like really don't want to look at it, because you know if you flip that mug over, that screen could be all messed up. That's kind of how it was with this one. But when I did, y'all, there was zero damage done to the watch. So I gotta give kudos to Samsung on picking up this titanium material as well as the sapphire glass for the Watch 5 Pro, because I'm telling y'all, it is definitely a stronger material than it was on the Watch 4, because I do got a little bit of scratches on my Watch 4 and I haven't gotten any on the Watch 5 Pro. and I hit it up against that wall that's right there behind me. Now, the other thing I like about this material here is, although it is a thicker body, and you guys can see it right here, it's definitely a much thicker body than what we got on the Watch 4, as well as we got a larger battery in it than the Watch 4 and the 4 Classic. It is lighter than both of those watches, and I'm a fan of that, y'all, because I hate sometimes wearing watches that are heavy on my wrist and you start like developing arm as well as your wrist fatigue. It's just not a good look at all, but I don't really get that with this watch here at all. Also, y'all, the more I've worn this watch here, it doesn't really seem that big to me as it did on day one. It just kind of feels like it's a normal like watch size, if that makes sense. So to me, that's a huge W. Now, I know y'all about to cook me in the comments on this next statement, but I gotta say it, y'all. I can't do this video without saying it, and that is, I actually prefer the look of this watch here over the Watch 4 Classic look. Yeah, I said it. Cook me in the comments if you want to, come for me. But the reason I say that, y'all, is because I feel like this watch here gives it somewhat of like a classic look, but with a modern feel to it. And I rock with that heavy, y'all. And I promise y'all, I promise you, if you guys are a Watch 4 Classic type of person, I just want you to like experience wearing this watch for just like a week, right? And I want y'all to see if you still miss the Classic after wearing it for a week. I bet you guys money you won't. Like, to me, y'all, it's a damn good looking watch overall. Now let's go ahead and talk about features, software, and just kind of overall usability of this watch right here, and just kind of how that's been going for me. Now, within my 2 weeks of using this watch literally every freaking day since I've gotten it, and there's only been one recently released update that I've gotten on it that I believe fixed the one issue when I told you guys about the Google Maps, because there's a whole issue with like pinpointing like my current location on here. Like somehow, like whenever I would have like my phone here and I would like have my GPS up on it, like it would like get lost and it would be completely different than what my phone was showing me. It was kind of frustrating to the point where I just kind of turned it off on my watch. Now, I will say, y'all, at the time of filming this video, I haven't tested the GPS out and see if they actually fixed it after the update, but I will be testing that and letting you guys know, and, you know, just kind of reporting up on that. But other than that, y'all, it's been really good with opening and closing applications, although I gotta point this out. Although I wish we would have gotten like an updated processor for this watch here, so that way it will open up apps just a little bit faster. Like, I want the speed that we get on like opening apps on my phone to kind of match it on the watch. Right now, I get that these are completely two different processing chips. One is way faster than the watch, but whatever that gotta do to get this type of processing speed into the watch, the way the apps would open faster, you know, I'm all for it, because to me, y'all, I just want that feeling of apps opening kind of the same speed that it opens on my phone. But you know, let me know down in the comments if I'm tripping or, you know, if I'm not tripping. But yeah, other than those two things, y'all, I feel like it's been cool. I've been able to handle any task that I've thrown at it, no problem. Now, when it actually comes to sleep tracking, because I want to talk about this too, I felt like sleep tracking to me has been really good. I feel like the thicker body on it, really getting that reading, has been good, because I've been able to kind of see like all of the data and easily be able to analyze it and all of that. And it's kind of cool because I'm able to like make adjustments, like going to bed early, which is, if I'm being honest, it's kind of a struggle in itself since I'm a night owl and I'm definitely not an early bird. But getting that sleep tracking info, y'all, for me is a big deal to my overall health, and I can appreciate that. Now, one thing I want to mention and talk about, and that is these new watch bands. Let me put this down here real quick. And if I'm being honest with y'all, right, I didn't really like these at first. Like literally on day one, man, I was like, this ain't it, because it took me way longer to actually figure out how to adjust it and actually get it to work right on my wrist. But after using it every single day and figuring it all out, I love this watch band, y'all. Like, now I will say it's not the one that I actually wear every day anymore, because I typically actually wear the stainless steel joint that, you know, I'm actually rocking on my wrist right here, or like any of the other watch bands that I have. And now if you want to see that video and all of the watch bands and accessories and all of that kind of stuff like that, I'll link it right up here, as well as at the end of this video, so definitely stick around for that. But overall, y'all, I will say when it comes to these watch bands right here that actually comes with the watch as a default, fire, y'all. They super comfortable, man, and you can literally wear these, no arm fatigue at all. Now, overall, y'all, is it a solid watch? I would say yeah. I'm definitely glad I decided to give it a try just before like prejudging it and like saying I wasn't gonna like it, because I do actually enjoy it way more than I do the Watch 4 because of the small improvements that I wish were actually on the Watch 4, like battery life. Oh yeah, like that battery life, and the battery life. Because I would still argue, y'all, and say that this is still the best Android watch that you guys can get on the market today, like no question. Now, that is still before the Pixel Watch comes out, but you know, we still gonna test that out and get it whenever it decides to release, because honestly, y'all, I'm starting to feel like, you know, whenever we get that watch, it's gonna be the same day that Dr. Dre's Detox album dropped. Again, y'all, I know for my Watch 4 Classic fans out there, I get it. I know you guys are upset over losing that physical rotating bezel, right? But I think if you guys just step outside of your comfort zone just a little bit and experience this watch here, y'all, I promise you guys that you're gonna enjoy it way more than you thought that you would. Especially if you guys pair it with the right watch band as well as the right watch face. It can still give you a fly ass look, y'all. But so far, with using it for 2 weeks, over 350 plus hours, I'm enjoying this experience, y'all, and I still like it like I did on day one. So yeah, give it a try, man. And if you guys don't want to pay that full retail price for it, then go ahead and let me do it, man. Go ahead and take a chance. Get in at the raffle over at CKidRaffles.com when you guys won, so that way you guys can get it for a crazy small fraction of the price. Plus, you get to hang out with your boy on a live stream right here on the channel, y'all. So go ahead and let me know, man, what else would you guys want to know about this watch here that I may not have covered in this video? Let me know down in the comments, because I am going to continue to keep wearing it, testing it out, comparing it to the new Apple Watch that's gonna be coming out. So like always, y'all, make your move and always remember your why, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Tell y'all, man, it's a fire watch.